Good morning, and welcome to World in 5, your trusted source for comprehensive coverage of today's most pressing events, delivered with accuracy, integrity, and insight.
9-year-old Yunis Juma's condition has deteriorated drastically over 8 months of conflict, leaving him emaciated and barely conscious on a hospital bed in Khan Yunis, southern Gaza. We have Shelby reporting on this.
His frail limbs resemble matchsticks, with pronounced knee joints and a chest that rises and falls under taut skin. Before this, my son was healthy and normal, recounts his mother, Fanima Juma, but malnutrition and dehydration have ravaged him into what you see now. The lack of bottled water forces children to trek long distances, often bringing back contaminated water. There's no clean water available. The children walk far and the water they bring back is tainted, Fanima explains. Further down the corridor at Nasser Hospital, 5-year-old Tala Ibrahim Muhammad Al-Jalat lies almost motionless, her eyes clouded and rolled back. She, too, suffers from severe dehydration and malnutrition. Her father, Ibrahim Muhammad Al-Jalat, gently holds her hand, careful not to disturb the IV drip. The sweltering heat, nearing 40 degrees, and contaminated water have brought my daughter to the brink of death, he laments. Our tent is unbearably hot, and the water we drink is clearly contaminated, making everyone sick. With their homes in ruins, hundreds of thousands of Gazans are displaced, living in makeshift camps with little shelter from the relentless sun. Accessing water, regardless of its quality, is a daily ordeal with long lines at distribution centers. The damaged sewage system and scarce toilets lead to easy contamination of the limited water supply. Dr. Ahmed Al-Fari, head of the Children's Department at Nasser Hospital, confirms the primary cause of intestinal infections in Gaza is contaminated water. This results in vomiting and diarrhea, leading to severe dehydration. Hepatitis A and C are also rampant, posing significant health threats. The United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs reports that 67% of Gaza's already inadequate water and sanitation infrastructure has been destroyed, exacerbating the crisis. Back to you, John.
Thanks for that update.
Conservative billionaire Timothy Mellon has significantly bolstered Donald Trump's presidential campaign with a $50 million, £39.5 million donation, as revealed in a federal filing on Thursday. The Super PAC Fund, MAJ Inc., reported to the Federal Election Commission that it raised over $68 million from donors in the previous month. We have Anthony reporting on this.
Mellon, heir to the Pittsburgh-based Mellon banking family, contributed $50 million, while billionaires Liz and Dick Uihlein added another $10 million. Notably, Mellon made his donation the day after Trump faced 34 charges of falsifying business records in a New York hush money trial. Mellon has also been a major supporter of independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., donating at least $20 million to the pro-Kennedy Super PAC, American Values. Super PACs, which are independent political action committees, can raise unlimited funds to support election candidates. Mellon's contribution has enabled pro-Trump allies to outspend those supporting U.S. President Joe Biden in recent weeks. Mellon, who resides in Wyoming and is seldom photographed, is an amateur pilot with investments in and leadership roles in transport-related companies. The Mellon family's wealth is estimated by Forbes to be around $14.1 billion. In contrast, billionaire Mike Bloomberg has donated nearly $20 million to Biden-supporting Super PACs, including $19 million to the pro-Biden group Future Forward, FAPAC, and an additional $900,000 to the Biden Victory Fund, which combines the Biden campaign and Democratic Party committees. The Biden campaign has not yet responded to requests for comment. Meanwhile, the pro-Kennedy Super PAC reported receiving around $280,000 last month, none of which came from Mellon. Back to you, Bella.
Thanks for that update. The U.S. has announced plans to ban the sale of antivirus software made by the Russian firm Kaspersky, citing alleged links to the Kremlin. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo stated on Thursday that Moscow's influence over Kaspersky poses a significant risk to U.S. infrastructure and services. She emphasized that the U.S. felt compelled to act due to Russia's capacity and intent to collect and weaponize the personal information of Americans. We have Alana reporting on this.
The Commerce Department clarified that Kaspersky will be restricted from selling its software in the U.S. and providing updates to existing software. In response, Kaspersky expressed its intention to pursue all legally available options to challenge the ban, denying any activities that threaten U.S. security. The plan utilizes broad powers established by the Trump administration to ban or restrict transactions between U.S. firms and tech companies from foreign adversary nations such as Russia and China. Starting from September 29, the ban will prevent downloads of software updates, resales, and licensing of Kaspersky products, with new business restrictions taking effect within 30 days of the announcement. Back to you, Bella.
Thanks for that update.
Thanks for tuning in to World in 5 for your daily dose of news and updates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on breaking stories and insightful analysis.